Good evening, guys. Rishabh here. Planning to start a new series where I try to discuss about the stocks I'll be watching tomorrow and for the medium term as well. I'll be trying to update this every day, and let's see how this turns out. So let's just check out what Nifty did today. So if you check out the chart of Nifty, right? So if you check out the chart of Nifty, Nifty is still in a very strong uptrend. We have to go to the lower time frames to analyze what is actually happening. So even though the uptrend is continuing nicely, you see there is some exhaustion around these levels. There is a lot of exhaustion around these levels, and this candle, right, this sell-off candle has not yet been taken out properly. When will it be taken out properly? So if this is the sell-off candle where the sell-off candle started, this is the origin of the move. Till price holds this demand zone, it's fine. But you see price is unable to make newer highs from this area and it's turning down. So Nifty, even though the uptrend is fine, we're seeing that it looks kind of shaky and it might return back to this base where the final leg of the move started. So keep a close eye on this, and this aligns with my market view for tomorrow, which is that I'm bullish on Nifty Pharma. Now, why am I bullish on Nifty Pharma for tomorrow? If you check out the Pharma index, if you check out the Nifty Pharma index, you'll see that Nifty Pharma index has now reached a zone of daily demand, right? Just ignore this EMA for a while. So now it has reached the zone of daily demand, and it's on the lower area of this nice trading range which it created with these weak highs, which led to this very sharp pullback, right? So now when you see Nifty Pharma, you see it's in a very strong demand zone where this huge up move originated. Of course, we won't get this huge up move again because this is the second time price is coming down to this area. But an intraday bounce can be expected when Nifty retraces back. So as we already know, farmers are defensive. Farmers are defensive sectors. Pharma stocks, IT names, FMCG, all these are defensive structures, and you see all these are actually starting to form some nice little bullish structures. So if you see what is going on in pharma, this is the daily demand zone which we plotted with on the daily chart. And now if you see the spike low which was created, this was immediately filled, right? This inefficiency was immediately filled, and this demand, this supply was tested out, this distribution base was tested out. Now what it's doing, it's unable to cross this low very easily, right? And there's a lot of space here as well which it has to cover because this range is not yet traded properly. And this also aligns, if we reverse the chart, this will look exactly like the Nifty chart. If you see, it looks like the Nifty chart but on the Nifty chart, but in an inverted scale, right? So what is happening is today by market close, money was taken out from the large caps. A bit of money, bit of profit booking, you can say, was done, and it was pumped into these pharma stocks, right? Also, there are a few pharma stocks which have already taken off. So if you check out all the pharma stocks, see Alchem Labs has already taken off, and you see this kind of bullish structure. This kind of bullish structure is what leads to this kind of big moves in intraday, right? Other pharma stocks, if you see, they have not moved this big because they're in a bearish structure, as we already know. If you see, Alchem has already taken off, so this is not our point of concern. Maybe there was an entry around here, or maybe here as well with the stop below the low, right? So this is not our point of concern. Now, what the view in Nifty Pharma was this was kind of a structure which Nifty Pharma was forming. We were expecting it to tap near this high again, right? Since we have already had a bearish view on Nifty, why? Because it was losing momentum on the upside. We're expecting it to tap this high Nifty Pharma again, and we have to find similar structures in stocks which are at the proper institutional area of demand, right? So you see, this is an area of daily demand. And now if you see this Glenmark Pharma, now if you study this structure carefully, it has already moved up, right? So it has created some subsequent supplies on the way down. So this is not what we'll be trying to trade tomorrow. Why? Because it has already given a spike up. We're trying to see stocks which are still in this phase, right? So if you see more stocks, you see Dr. Lal Path see it has also moved very nicely from the demand zone on the daily. It's also very bullish. Now if you see Sun Pharma, Sun Pharma is forming a very interesting structure, right? There is no demand zone per se here, but these lows are very important in this stock, and there was some kind of a liquidity move here. This was a liquidity move to clear out the bias which was formed, which people basically formed in this range, right? It was done to test this area of demand, and after this area of demand was tested, it spiked up nicely, and this was the corresponding move in the Nifty Pharma index as well. So if I show you Nifty Pharma, let's see where Nifty Pharma is. The Nifty Pharma, this was the same move. This is the move we're talking about, which was there in Sun Pharma as well. So now if you see, Sun Pharma is also forming a nice constructive structure right here, and tomorrow if it pulls back to these areas, we can look for a nice little long on the upside. It's extremely bullish on the daily chart as well, right? So this is a really good structure which I'm watching. This one I'll ignore completely. It's forming a new low after this breakdown, so there is no point trading these. This as well, very sharp fall, forming a new low, no point trading this, right? Now if you see, another interesting structure is Torrent Pharma. So if you see Torrent Pharma, this is a nice little base it formed, right? And this is the range reference for me. So this big move right here is the range this stock is trading in. So now if you see what is happening, every time it's trying to break down through this range, there are huge volume spikes coming in around the bottom of the range, and the stock is being pushed up, right? And today it again fell down to this demand zone, but didn't really make any progress on the downside, and it broke the 5-minute structure as well. It broke into this base again, this little tiny base right here. It broke back again. Tomorrow Torrent Pharma is looking bullish as well, since the broader index, we are also expecting a bullish move on the broader index. So Torrent Pharma and Sun Pharma are what you want to keep an eye on. Pfizer, if you see, this is also at a very interesting spot right here. If I mark the demand zone like this, you see Pfizer as well. This entire area is left to be traded properly. This entire area left to be tapped into. So Pfizer also, if it forms a nice little structure right here, you can take it for longs tomorrow till this high, right? If you see Cipla, see, the structure is not that great in my opinion, even though there's a lot of space on the upside. If I hide the candles, you see this is a flattish VWAP around this area. So this entire range right here is a very heavy area of distribution, unless the price starts trading inside this range, right? So Cipla is one stock which I'll avoid. Lupin is the same structure, right? It's fallen a lot, so the chance of a big spike, maybe a big spike comes, because this area is of demand, it's a very big area of demand. So maybe to fill all these, or not, if not fill, maybe to tap this high right here, it might go up and then come down. But personally I would not prefer to take Lupin tomorrow. This is very interesting. Divi's Lab is very interesting. It's nicely range bound, right? It's at an area of daily demand as well, this entire structure. And now you see this is perfectly mimicking the structure of CNX Pharma. So you can definitely take it for a long if it comes down here to these highs tomorrow, right? This is all in conjunction with the bearish view in Nifty, which is why we're expecting these pharma stocks to perform well. If you see, this is a downtrending structure. This is a base drop base and drop again, so we'll avoid this one, right? Same thing is here. If you see granules, actually this is a very nice area of demand, right? It's reacting properly as well, so you can try to take it, but be aware of this area right here, and then ultimately this area. So what might happen is, in the morning itself it might spike here and then consolidate here, and maybe move day after tomorrow towards this distribution base if pharma index remains bullish as our view. This one I'll completely avoid. There is no point trading this. And this is where this as well, this is another supply created right here, so this will pose a lot of hindrance for the stock to move up. So this was the sector which I'm watching tomorrow. All other sectors, they're not really forming any proper trading opportunities for tomorrow, or for some medium term you might say a short swing, right? So I don't personally prefer to chase these breakouts, because they tend to fail, and this active supply is still there, right? So that is why I don't prefer trading these sectors. I'll prefer trading sectors at some higher time frame demand zone. So that is it for today. We will review how this worked out tomorrow at the same time, around 8:45, right? So good luck for tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.